Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege video. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the official gameplay for Ace and MELUSI. We'll be going over their gadget, how it's used, most of their loadouts, and some likely counters. But before we continue with the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and you'll always be kept up to date with the latest and greatest Rainbow Six Siege content. Now let's begin. The first operator we're going to take a look at is Ace, the newest attacker coming to Siege. Let's start off with his loadouts. He's a 2 armor 2 speed operator that can use the AK-12 with NATO sights and the M1014 shotgun as his primary weapons. As for his secondaries, he can use the P9, and for a secondary gadget, he can either bring breaching charges or smoke grenades. Now for the exciting bits, Ace's special ability. He comes with the Selma. These can be thrown onto any surface that can be breached. This includes reinforced walls, reinforced hatches, a normal wall, normal hatches, floors, deployable shields. You get the idea. The Selma deploys a long explosive device that moves down. Once it moves down, the explosive blows a long slit into whatever surface it's stuck on. This happens again and again, so 3 times total. If the Selma does this, it will make a full breached wall that you can walk through and all that stuff. It can also be shot in the middle of this process, so you could have it shot whenever there's just 1 slit or 2 slit, making a small, medium, or large hole depending on what happens to the Selma. That's what it does in general, but with every ability there are a couple things to note. For starters, if it's thrown on a floor, it doesn't move down and explode multiple times. It just goes off that one time. This can be used to destroy most gadgets that are placed on the ground. It also takes 2 Selmas to blow up a reinforced hatch. Just 1 Selma will leave a long slit you can shoot through though, so that's pretty useful, especially if you don't want to drop down or anything like that. Then you can actually throw it on deployable shields, making it a great way to get rid of enemy cover or take out a Goyo shield without having to put yourself into too much danger. Another real important thing is that the Selma explosions don't deal much damage to enemies on the other side, so it's possible for an enemy to wait behind the Selma to ambush you whenever it goes off. And finally, Ace has 3 total Selma, and they can be destroyed by being shot at by any bullets or by being shocked by bandit charges or Kaid's claws, and it can also be jammed by Mute's jammers. Next up, we have MELUSI, the newest defender coming to Siege. She's a 1 armor 3 speed operator who can use the T5 SMG and the Super 90 as her primary weapons. As for her sidearm, she can only use the RG-15 handgun, and for secondary gadgets, she can either use impact grenades or a deployable shield. MELUSI can deploy up to 3 Banshee devices. These devices will start to hum and slow down any attacker that enters their radius and line of sight. Basically, it buzzes to let the defenders know someone is near it, and it slows them down about as much as barbed wire does. As the attacker moves closer to the device, the effect becomes stronger. The attacker also has full look and aim speed. It only affects their movement speed, so technically a good player can just turn and whip on you even while being hit by a Banshee. Other than that, there are a few important things to note. For starters, the Banshee can get destroyed by melee or by explosives. 1 melee strike, although risky to do, can take the Banshee out, and any explosive can too, such as Ash's breaching rounds, Zophia's impacts, Kali's lance, or just a normal frag grenade. Operators like Thatcher and Twitch can zap the Banshee, but this will only disable it temporarily, it won't destroy it. And finally, Finka's buff negates the speed penalty. It will still buzz and let the defenders know where you're at, but you'll be able to move at full speed and you won't be slowed down. And that's going to be it for this breakdown of the new operators. I want to hear from you all. Who are you going to main? Do you like Ace or MELUSI more? And are you ready for playing Attack to be a nightmare? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next Siege.